Hi everybody, it's Mr. Leeks here again. Today we're going to be looking at some new keywords which we're hopefully going to be able to spell correctly. And remember, we're looking at these keywords before we read the text to give us a better understanding of what's been written. Now, if you feel confident that you can look up the meaning of those keywords independently without watching this video, then that's fine. You can do that, and perhaps watch the video afterwards to see how you got on. Okay, so as always, we're going to be looking at a range of strategies to look up the meaning of these 7 words, and the first word is seedling. Now, I do know what a seed is, but I'm not sure what a seedling is, so it might have something to do with planting seeds. So I'm just going to go straight into my web browser and type that word in and see what comes up. Oh, here we are. So a seedling is a very young plant. Okay, so that's quite easy for me to understand. A very young plant. I have heard this word before, recommend. Recommend. Now, remember, when you type in words and you look at the images, some of them may or may not be very helpful. So you could always use word hippo to check. Now, what was the spelling? Let's go back. Recommend. Recommend. So I think it was co-double-E-N. Yeah, it comes up there. Recommend. Okay. So it means to encourage. Okay. All right. So suggest or encourage. I understand what that means. Now I remember, when you recommend something, you're suggesting to others that they do it. Okay, I'm going to just tell you what this word means, because you may have heard the word produce before, like your teachers asked you to produce some work. That means to do something or to make something. But also, produce is another word for crops or vegetation. So when you grow, there you are, some lovely images here of some produce. So these are plants or vegetables, fruits that you can grow, often in a farm. Attract. So attract or attraction is when, let's have a look on Word Hippo for this one. There you are. To pull forward, yeah, or pull towards is when two things come together to arouse interest. Purpose. Purpose. P-U-R-P-O-S-E. So an object to be reached. So something you want to achieve, or a goal, an aim. Okay. So, and then penultimately, we have the word gardener. Now I'm going to use my breakdown and repair skills here to see that there's a word garden. So it's got to be something to do with gardening. I think a gardener might be somebody that enjoys working in the garden. So there you are. Now, I haven't spelt this word correctly. I do know how to spell garden, so I'm just going to write garden in and then garden. So there you are. These are people that look like they're enjoying working in the garden. They're gardeners. And finally, the word is encourage. So let's have a look at that word. This time I'm going to use word hippo. So it's encourage. to support or to motivate, or to spur on. Okay, so when you're encouraging people to do something, like I'm encouraging you to use different strategies to look up the meaning of unfamiliar words. Okay, so now you've looked at those words. We want to try to remember the correct spelling, and understanding those keywords will help you when you come to read the text.